In the valley where the sun forgot to shine, dust devils dance with the ghost of twisted pines. Whiskey bottles lay buried in sands of regret, echoes of train whistles, memories we can't forget. Old Town's church with its steeple ablaze, burned prayer, smoky haze in the cursed land's maze. Underneath the moon's scornful glare lies a town too lost to care. We walk on bones in the cursed land sand, forgotten souls in the ashes command. Love once bloomed on this desolate track, turned to dust by a cold-hearted pact. Her laughter a ghost in the silent desert air, her betrayal a thorn of eternal despair. A grave unmarked under shadows cast, whispered tales of a love that couldn't last. Beneath the stars in different light, with shadows merging with the night, we tread on dreams in the cursed land's way, chasing echoes of the heartbreak. At the crossroads I stand with my sin, face to face with what might have been. A revolver's cold kiss, a decision to end. The whispers, the curses on the wind, they send. Now I ride through the ashes alone, this cursed land, my spectral home. With each mile I cross, I'm farther apart from the hell of the past, but never my heart, so I'll roam with my tales spun of dust in the ashes of the curse, in the whispers we trust. In the heart of dust, where the chapel lies burned, whiskey bottles lay like memories spurned. A lone train cries out through the vast cursed night, ghost of a town faded from sight. Echoes from the ashes, whispering sins, haunted by the shadows of might have beens. Love lost to a bullet, marked by a stone. In this silent desert I wander alone. There's blood on the wind, a tale of deceit, a lover's vow dying in the summer's heat. Candlelit vigils with no one to mourn, a heart once whole now eternal. choices we made. Echoes from the ashes, revenge burns bright, clearing the shadows, restoring the light. I laid down my burdens by the cooling stream, letting go of the echoes and chasing the dream. Shadow of the valley, where the cold winds dare, lies a town too scared to whisper beneath the serpent's prayer. Whiskey bottles and secrets buried in forsaken sands, echoes of train whistles slipping through ghostly hands. Under the blood-red sky where the lost souls roam, I walk these cursed grounds, forever calling them home. Prayers drowned out by gunfire, only the vultures care about the tales and the sins beneath the serpent's prayer. Years ago, love was wrong neath the weeping moon's glare. Her laughter now just memories in the chilling night air. Burning churches, they ash like snow, a testament to despair, marked by stone crosses and rows of forgotten prayers. Under the blood-red sky where silent deserts weep, I find her whispers in the storm where the shadows creep. Revenge, a bitter liquor served colder than the night air, drunk slowly with the ghost beneath the serpent's prayer. Then came the night I stood face to face with my dread. Her specter in the wind spoke of the love we once wed. Vengeance or redemption, she cried with a mournful stare. Choose your path wisely beneath the serpent's glare. Under the blood-red sky, I laid my vengeance to rest, with her ring on my finger and her memory on my chest. Forgiveness, a hard-won freedom found in the dusty air. I walk away from the past beneath the serpent's prayer. black sun, the whispering sands call. Through the ghost town echoes, past the broken walls. Whiskey bottle laying in the grip of a dying hand. Dust devils dance where once stood a promised land. Whispers in the black sun, secrets of the scorn, voices of the vanished, in the silence they're reborn. Fate of fallen angels, branded by the blaze. Lost loves and lies in the desert's mournful gaze. She was a shadow in the shimmer of the heat waves' rise. Her love a fleeting storm across relentless skies. He wore betrayal like an old weathered coat. Trails of redemption, words he never spoke. Whispers in the black sun, cries beneath the crow, haunting the horizon where no righteous man will go. Every burning church, a tale of rage untold. In the heart of darkness, in the hollow cold. By the forgotten graves he heard the train's sad song, the steel rails weeping for all that went wrong. Stood before the ruins, his past in the ash, a duel with his ghosts in the thunder's flash. Whispers in the black sun, now he rides alone across cursed lands where the wind has only blown. In the silence of surrender or the storm of revenge, he's just another story at the world's frayed edge.
In the shadow of the valley, where the sun forgets to rise, lies a town too scared to mention, under cursed and stormy skies. Whiskey bottles line the barroom, spilling secrets, spilling sin. Every ghost wears boots and sorrow from the lives they couldn't win. Oh, the devil's cursed this land of mine, with dust and blood entwined, where the church once burned to embers and the truth's too hard to find. Hear the whistle of the lonely train, like a banshee's mournful cry, in the devil's cursed land. We live haunted till we die. Once loved a girl with eyes like fire, in this ghost town's better days, but betrayal's bitter venom turned her heart to ashen grays. She danced with my best friend under moonlight's treacherous glow. Now they're just two more forgotten graves where the hollow winds do blow. Oh, the devil's cursed this land of mine, with love that's turned to rust, where the shadows whisper vengeance for each betrayed heart's unjust. Hear the whistle of the distant train, like a ghost face with the barren truth, where once I drew a line in the sand. My gun's cold weight tells stories of the nights I can't forget, the price of each forsaken soul marred by debts of deep regret. Oh, the devil's cursed this land of mine with ghosts I know too well. Each whisper in the silence, each toll of the funeral bell. Feel the whistle cut the stillness like a blade against the sky. In the devil's cursed land, we don't live, we just survive. In this haunted heart of darkness, under skies no stars command, I reckon with my demons in the devil's cursed land.
There's a whisper down the valley, through the ghost town's empty streets, past the church where shadows linger, where my heart skipped its beats. That old whistle cries at midnight, trains they moan like wounded things. Dust storms cover tracks of those who chase what vengeance brings. Dance with the devil on roads where the lost souls drift and sway. Underneath the moonlit sorrow, spinning tales of yesterday. Empty bottles bear our secrets in this cursed silent desert land. I'm waltzing down this lonely road, the past clutched in my trembling hand. She was sunlight through the chapel, now it's burnt the ash like snow. Her promises lay forgotten in the cold graves far below. Betrayal's breeze blew through the willows, carried dreams so far from here. Her laughter now a ghostly echo I chase with bitter frontier beer. Dance with the devil on paths where dead men's boots have trod, each step a story of lost love cast by fate. Oh, so odd, whiskey whispers of redemption in the winds that mourn the damned. I'm waltzing down this lonely road, heartache's gun in my hand. In the eye of the desert storm, her face in the swirling sand appears. Confrontation with my ghost in the echoes of old fears. The noose of truth tightens slowly around the neck of my despair. She's gone, but in this wasteland, seems I'll always find her there. So I'll dance with the devil till my weary soul finds its rest in the heart of empty bottles, or the depth of the west. Forgiveness or a bullet, let the desert gods decide. heart of the silent desert, under a blood-red moon's glow, stood a man with a bottle of whiskey where the winds of regret blow. The town was just a shadow, a memory of smoke and flame, the ghost of a church still ringing, a hymn bearing his name. Oh, the devil's deal and the drifting smoke, signed in the shadows where the lost souls choke. Whispers on the dust storms cry, telling tales of how you'll never die. Once loved a girl with eyes like the stormy skies, but the devil had his due under those cursed sunrise. Betrayal came on a cold train's whistle, far and keen, left nothing but her locket and dreams that could have been. The devil's deal in the dusk and the smoke that blinds, promises made in the dark bind the strongest minds. Echoes of her laughter swallowed by the sand, in the heart of the cursed lands where we stand. Face to face with the past in the eye of a dust-swirled fight, the ghosts of wronged hearts rising with the night. Found her grave unmarked beneath the desert scorn, whispered sorry to the winds, a love reborn. So here's to the devil's deal and the ever-burning smoke, in the land of lost chances where hope is a cruel joke. Raise a glass to the sky, to the love and life I forsake, riding out with the dawn for my damn soul's sake. This song paints the somber picture of a wanderer, wrestling with his past and the deals cast in the shadows that have shaped his fate, all carried by a melody, as weathered as the story it tells. In the heart of a silent desert, under a cobalt sky, there lies a moonlit graveyard where the forgotten cry. Whiskey bottles and dried roses lay scattered in the dust, echoes of train whistles in the winds we used to trust. Oh, lament for the moonlit graveyard where shadows dance with the ghost of the bar. Beneath the curse of an old dead star, here lie dreams that wander too far. A burning church on the hill where we once heard hymns and lies, now just a shell hosting crows under smoke-choked skies. You whisper secrets in the dark like venom sweet and vile. Promise love near the old creek bed, led me mile by mile. Oh, man, for the moonlit graveyard where vows break like the ground hard. Underneath the silvered beam, love's lost in this haunted dream. rain that's been scarred. With a gun and a rose I write this ode. In moonlit silence alone I trove. Forgive me, love, as I lay you to rest in the heart of the land that knows no zest. So hear my tale, a ballad so grave, of love and betrayal no one could save. Lament, oh lament, for the moonlit graveyard, where even the brave are marked. In the shadow of a ghost town where the wind whispers sins, my boots stir the dust of the cursed land I roam. A whiskey bottle clutched in the grip of tired skin, the echoes of a train whistle calling the lost home. Burning churches of flames lighting up the dark, ashes of the outlaw heart scattered in the breeze. Every broken promise spark, leaving behind nights that no one sees. Under the pale moonlight by forgotten graves I lay, whispers of my lover, her betrayal cuts deep. The silhouette of a burning cross at the base, her secrets like serpents in the dark they creep. Burning churches, the pillars of the night, ashes of the outlaw heart drifting out of sight. Every kiss she gave a lie wrapped in delight, haunting me like shadows in the fading light. In the silence of the desert, the cold truth I confront, her ghost in every canyon, her laughter in the storm. A pistol by my side, old scores to hunt. In the ashes of fire, a new outlaw is born. Burning churches, now just embers and art, ashes of the outlaw heart, finding peace apart. This revenge, a bittersweet chart, guide in my hand, healing stars. In the silence of the night, my soul set free, an outlaw's heart finds its final plea. Under the blood-red sun where the dry winds moan stands a shadow of a man across alone.
Whiskey bottles lay by a weathered stone. Ghost town whispers in them, his sins atone. Echoes from the outlaw heart, riding through cursed lands torn apart. The silence holds what words cannot start, the haunting trail of a forsaken heart. Once loved a girl as fierce as desert storms, her eyes like the stars in cold nights they'd warm. But love turned to dust, left in betrayal's form. He rides seeking vengeance through hell's reform. Echoes from the outlaw heart, burning churches, lives torn apart. Each train whistle a bitter remark on the lonely tracks of a damn heart. His shadow confronts ghosts of the past, of the hurt he once shunned. The gun's cold truth in his hand weighed like a ton, and the echo of the shot, what's lost is never won. Echoes from the outlaw heart, in silent deserts under stars that chart. Forgotten graves of his soul apart, in the whispers of the wind he departs. Every chord of memory, every note a scar, echoes from the outlaw heart, echoing afar. In the shadow of the valley where the wild coyotes call, lies a town they named El Cenizo, under twilight's heavy pall. Whiskey bottles line the barroom, dust storms cloak the noon in gray. Each step creaks a tale forgotten by the church where demons play. Dance the ashes walls neath the ghostly silver moon, and turn your partner slow to that old forsaken tune, where the heartbeats once echoed, now the silence reigns supreme. In the waltz of the fallen, find the love you cannot redeem. Once a lover, sweet as raindrops, once a trigger cold as steel, her kiss a venom secret kept beneath her heel. By the train tracks left me bleeding for that treacherous gold mine's call. Haunted whispers in the chapel where the darkest shadows fall. Dance the ashes waltz neath the ghostly silver moon, turn your partner slow to that old forsaken tune. Echoes of the laughter now twisted in the wind. In the waltz of vengeance, the outlaw's tale begins. Underneath the burning steeple, face the ghost of futures dead. down where the whiskey drowns forgotten graves, and the wind whispers tales of the depraved. Ghost town shadows, they dance in the dust. Silent desert guards the secrets of the unjust. On the devil's lonely road, he rides alone, past burning churches where no light is shone. Beneath the cruel moon, he seeks what he's owed. Every turn, every cross on the devil's lonely road. He once loved a maiden, fair and wild, betrayed by a friend, deceit tender as a child. Revenge burns like the desert sun overhead. Dreams of vengeance fill the nights in his bed. On the devil's lonely road, he rides with a frown, chasing echoes of a life in a tumble-down town, seeking justice in lands where the lost souls go. Every mark, every scar on the devil's lonely road. In the cool night air, a train whistle moans, a reminder of the heart he once called his own. At the crossroads he stands, gun heavy with lead, faces the ghost of the past, eyes fiery red. On the devil's lonely road, he finds his peace, letting go of the love, letting the torment cease. In the silence of the desert, a story foretold of a man and his sins on the devil's lonely road. In the dusk of Lonesome Hollow, where the ghost trains whistle low, a dusty breeze spins tales of a love from long ago. Underneath old hanging lanterns, with shadows casting doubt, whiskey bottles lay forgotten, and the roses are all out. Dance the roses in the casket walls under the moon's cold stare. Silent steps on cursed lands, perfume hanging in the air. Where every petal dropped is a sin, each thorn a tale of scorn. Dance the waltz of the fallen night, where veils of sorrow are worn. She was beauty like the sunrise in a town too rough to tame, but her heart hid secret shadows with a love she never claimed. By the chapel stood her lover, not the one she vowed to keep. Church bells rang their silent warning in a town too dead to weep. Dance the roses in the casket waltz with echoes soft and frail. Betrayals breeze through burning church o'er the hills and dusty trail. Each step a haunting memory, each turn a whisper's breath. Dance the waltz of ghostly veils, twirling closer of the desert, beset by stars' cold light. He found the grave unspoken where she lay in endless night. Across the wasteland's whisper, he swore by blood and stone, her betrayal would not linger where the sands of time had blown. So dance the roses in the casket waltz to settle old debts past, a gunslinger's final showdown where only shadows cast. With each petal lies a story in the ground, a lover's curse. Dance the waltz in the quiet land where silence ends the verse.
In the whispering shadows of the lonesome desert plains, the sun sets fire to horizon, blood and amber stains. Old whiskey bottles lie buried neath the sands of time, while ghostly trains whistle past the forsaken cursed climb. Ashes of the dusty boots scattered by the breeze, every step a story of broken vows and pleas. In the heart of a ghost town, under a noose's sway, the echoes of my past, they never fade away. Upon a burning church, the flames kissed the black sky, a remnant of a love lost under that cursed moon's eye. The wind carries secrets of a love that once was mine, now just forgotten graves in these silent sands confined. Ashes of the dusty boots carried off by the wind, a dance of swirling memories of sins deeply skinned. In the silence of the desert, with the stars as my guide, I walk the path of revenge with nowhere left to hide. At the crossroads stands a figure, dark against the night, the shadow of my betrayer bathed in the cold moonlight. Our eyes like a silent duel in the whispering sands, two souls bound by blood and dust, fate held in trembling hands. Ashes of the dusty boots now settle in a tale of vengeance satisfied, a ghost lonely rebirth. In the heart of this cursed land, I found my peace at last. The past and I, we ride as one, shadows overcast. So listen close, ye wandering souls, to this haunted desert song, where every stone and every bone knows where the lost belong. Rust under a sky smudged with charcoal dust lies a town
Swallowed by its sinful desires, the old church stands keeper of forgotten fires. Whiskey bottles lining the preacher's grave, silent as the secrets that they never did say. Buried in the church fire, hearts wrapped in wire, flames danced on a cold stone, now ash and bone. Whispered prayers, swallowed by the liar's pyre, lost souls wander, cursed to forever roam. That night, the wind howled like a freight train wail. Her love a ghost story, frail and pale, he swore vengeance under the blood moon's glow against the man who had led his whole world low. A shot rang out like thunder through the plains. In the silent desert, only vengeance remains. Church fire beneath the scornful choir, embers keep the secrets of a love once dire. Old hymns faded in the smoke of funeral pyre, eternal rest disturbed by the strands of barbed wire. In the ashes he found the truth burned and scarred. Bible with a bullet, the edge is charred. The preacher man, the devil in a saint's disguise, revealed by the fire's unforgiving eyes. Buried in the church fire, redemption or sire, he walks past the threshold, his heart an open wire. Forgive or forget the ghost town's final choir. Gunslingers lament as he retires by the fire. Out where the whistle cuts the silence of the cursed plains, I found a dusty bottle spinning tales of pain. A ghost town sleeps under a sky cruel and misty. There's blood on the whiskey red as sunset gory. Old shackles rattle where lost souls bow beneath the shadow of the gallows where the sinners cry. Blood on the whiskey, fire in the night, haunted by the echoes of a love that died. The desert knows my secrets, buried deep and free. Blood on the whiskey, the spirits cry to me. A memory stirs of a love so fierce and blind. In her eyes a tempest, the stormy raging kind. But love turned to betrayal on a dusty windswept eve. She lay with my brother in the chapel by the reeds. The preacher spoke of forgiveness while my heart spoke of a grave. Now every sip of bourbon tastes the bitterness of betrayed. Blood on the whiskey, fire in the night. Smoke rises from the church where we once saw the light. I made my reflection, my betrayal complete. Blood on the whiskey, we reap what we sow. In the land of the forsaken, only the cursed winds blow. I'll ride with the shadows till death sets me free. Blood on the whiskey, this outlaw's legacy. Every chord a mournful plea, every note a whispered dread. In this haunted desert ballad, where my heart forever bled. Out where the whistle cuts the stillness of the night, under the moon's cold watchful light, lies a town with no name, shadows holding tight. Every star a secret, every breeze a sigh. Whiskey bottles clink in the grip of spectral hands, echoes of laughter, ghosts at play. Dust storms swirl where the old church no longer stands, this cursed land where daylight dares not stay. Buried deep in the desert wind, where hearts are lost and sins are skinned, whispers roam on a vengeful gust. In this silent desert, trust is just dust. She was love wrapped in a riddle, a fleeting song, left me with a kiss, laced with deceit. Promised forever, but by dawn she was gone. Footprints leading nowhere, a story incomplete. By the tracks they laughed with a plan so crude. Her new lover and a bullet with my name. In the ghost of a town, solitude, solitude, a burning church, my heart aflame. Buried deep in the desert wind, where love's a ghost and hope has thinned. Echoes of a train, a distant rust. In this silent desert, love turns to dust. I saw her face, haunting the ruins, a spectral trace. Fired a shot into the howling dark, revenge, a bitter spark. Now I'm just a whisper in the desert wind, fate sealed by love that's sin. This outlaw heart forever bound to a cursed silence in a ghost town found. So here I lay under starless skies, buried by the desert where my old love lies. Forgotten like the graves we never blessed. In the dust we find our final rest. Under the hollow sky, at midnight's call, a dusty road where shadows dance and fall. Whiskey bottle lying by my side, in a ghost town where even the brave ones hide. Echoes of train whistles cut the air, reminding me of the cross I bear. 'Neath the cursed moon, I see your face. Haunted dreams in this godforsaken place. Midnight in the hollow sky, screams so dry. in another's embrace, in the church that fire did disgrace. Silent desert bear my solemn oath, her memory's the noose and I'm the load. Neath the cursed moon I see her face, haunted dreams in this godforsaken place. Yes, midnight in the hollow sky, love's lie, every tear's a shadow, every goodbye a cry. Storms rage to the end we go, guns drawn under the eye of fate. Two shots in the silence, only one escapes. Neath the cursed moon I claim my deed, from love and vengeance my soul's free. Midnight in the hollow sky, truth found, later goes down in that hallowed ground. The dust of a ghost town's cries, where the shadows claim the midday sun. I ride with a bottle, the whiskey's my guide, past church bones where faith once died. The wind's a sermon that whispers of sin in the forsaken places I've been. Riding through the ashes, under cursed skies, haunting the silence where my old love lies. The echoes of train whistles far and wide, carrying my sorrow in the night I confide. Once loved a girl with fire in her eyes, betrayed by a kiss in the twilight she cried. The heart of a gambler with debts unpaid led me to the barrel of a gun betrayed. A storm came and washed my sins in the sand, left me a phantom in a barren land. Riding through the ashes with ghosts at my side, searching for redemption where my demons hide. Each whistle's a reminder of what I once defied. In the dust storms of memory, endlessly I ride. In the mirror of the night, under starlit confession, in its haunting question. Was it vengeance or salvation in the paths I chose? Only the desert knows, only the desert knows. Riding through the ashes, finding peace at last, in the quiet of a grave. All my pains are past, burning bridges light my way to where I belong. Amidst silent desert songs, this is where I'm strong. shadow of the mesa, where the sun bled out its fire, whiskey bottles and dust storms paint the ghost of my desire. A train whistle moans through crumbling stones in a town too dead to die, where my heart lies buried under western skies. Oh, sing that ghost town ballad of a love that's burned to ash, with every chord strummed under a moon so brash. Betrayals breeze through the chapels, charred remains dance with the devils among the windswept plains. She was a wild desert rose with thorns I did not see, her whisper like a serpent beneath the old oak tree. Her lies were a masked ball, her truth the first to fall. In the night where the coyotes call, still haunts my every dream. Oh, play me that ghost town ballad where the shadows know my name. Old ghost waltz in the dust of blame, a heart left hanging on a gallows tight and tall. Echoes of our laughter through the forsaken hall. Churchyard, I faced my fearsome foe. His gun was quick, but my revenge, it was slow. In the silence of the gunfire lay the truth I came to know. She's gone like the dust that I now sow. And the lonely church bell toll, a ballad for the broken in the desert soul.